Welcome to the Learning Lab, where English is accessible for everyone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Learning Lab. I'm Jenny, and I'm feeling super excited today. How are you doing, Jame? Did you have a good day so far? I actually tried to cook something new this morning, and let's just say it didn't go as planned. But hey, at least I learned something. What about you? Any fun or funny moments today?
Hey, Jenny. Hey, everyone. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. How are you feeling after your cooking adventure? Honestly, my day was quite calm, but I did spill coffee on my shirt right before this recording. So yes, life keeps us humble, doesn't it? But I guess these little moments make great stories, especially for today's topic.
Oh, wow, we both had past simple moments already today. And that actually brings us perfectly into today's topic, how to use past simple. I think this is one of the most important tenses for everyday English, right? We use it all the time when telling stories or sharing experiences. So, Jame, how would you explain past simple in a simple way for our listeners?
That's a great question, Jenny. The past simple is used to talk about actions that happened and finished in the past. It's usually connected to a specific time, like yesterday, last week, or this morning. For example, you said, I tried to cook, and I said, I spilled coffee. Both actions are finished, so we use past simple. It's really about telling what happened.
That makes so much sense. So basically, if something is done and finished, we use past simple. I feel like learners sometimes get confused about when to use it, especially with irregular verbs. Like, I always hear people say, I goed instead of I went. Jame, how can learners improve with those tricky verbs?
Ah, yes, the famous gold mistake. Irregular verbs can be challenging because they don't follow a pattern like regular verbs. For example, go becomes went, eat becomes ate, and see becomes saw. The best way to learn them is through practice and exposure, reading, listening, and speaking regularly. Over time, your brain just starts to recognize what sounds right.
That's true. Repetition really helps. I also think making your own sentences can make learning more personal and fun. Like, instead of memorizing, you can say, I watched a movie last night, or I visited my friend yesterday. It feels more real, you know? Jame, do you think storytelling is a good way to practice past simple?
Absolutely, Jenny. Storytelling is one of the best ways to practice because it naturally uses past simple. When you tell a story, you describe events that already happened. For example, I woke up early, I went to work, and I met my friend. It helps you connect verbs in a meaningful way rather than just memorizing them.
I love that. It makes learning feel less like studying and more like sharing experiences. Also, I think asking questions in past simple is really important too. Like, what did you do yesterday? Or did you enjoy the movie? Those are super common, right? Jame, can you explain how questions work in past simple?
Of course, in past simple questions, we usually use did plus the base form of the verb. For example, did you go? Not did you went. That's a common mistake learners make. So the structure is did plus subject plus base verb. It's simple once you get used to it.
Ah, yes. Did you went is definitely something I've heard a lot. So, just to remind everyone, after did, always use the base form like go, eat, or see. I think that's such a helpful tip. And what about negative sentences, Jame? How do we say something didn't happen?
Great follow-up, Jenny. For negative sentences, we use did not or didn't plus the base verb. For example, I didn't go to school, or she didn't finish her homework. Again, the verb stays in its base form, which is very important. So no didn't went, just didn't go.
That's so clear and helpful. I feel like once learners understand these patterns, positive, negative, and questions, they can start speaking more confidently. And honestly, confidence is everything when learning a language. I still remember when I was nervous to speak, but practice really helped me. Jame, did you ever feel nervous when learning something new?
Oh, definitely. I remember when I first started learning a new skill, I made a lot of mistakes. But those mistakes actually helped me improve over time. Language learning is the same. You learn by doing, not by being perfect. So it's okay to say gold at first, as long as you keep learning and improving.
That's such an encouraging message, Jame. I hope our listeners feel more confident now about using past simple. Just remember, talk about finished actions, use the correct verb forms, and practice through real conversations. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learning is a journey, not a race.
Well said, Jenny. And to everyone listening, try to use past simple today. Talk about your day, your weekend, or something funny that happened. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Keep going, keep learning, and most importantly, enjoy the process.
All right, everyone, that's all for today's episode of the Learning Lab. Thank you so much for listening. We had such a great time chatting with you. How are you doing today? Maybe you can practice past simple by answering that question.
Take care, everyone, and we'll see you in the next episode. Keep practicing your English, and remember, you learned something new today. Goodbye.